Hi, my name is Shayna Lipner Grover and I'm the primary educator here at Sage Country Herbs. I'm super excited to tell you about our next class, Common Nutrient Deficiencies. What I found over time of teaching is that a lot of people settle for a low quality life because they don't know what the definition of a high quality life is. What I found is a low quality life is a life with a lot of symptoms. You define yourself by the symptoms that you deal with on a daily basis. Oftentimes, symptoms are just our body's way of telling us that there's some imbalance or something missing. And our vital nutrients, our macronutrients and our micronutrients are literally the raw materials that our body uses to build, rebuild, metabolize, absorb, and utilize our nutrition. We need vital nutrients in order to absorb vital nutrients that are used to literally rebuild ourselves. So when we have symptoms, it's in our best interest to look into our diets and our lifestyles to see maybe these symptoms are caused from I'm just not getting enough of something. Something as simple as I deal with leg cramps on a regular basis. And sure, you can put some topical thing that will help, but if that deficiency is caused by magnesium, and the magnesium deficiency leads to a leg cramp, then why bother putting stuff on the leg cramp when you can just take magnesium? Or better yet, put something on the leg cramp that helps to reduce it in the now, but then be supplementing with magnesium, or at the very least taking an Epsom salt bath so you're absorbing some magnesium, and then the symptom of the leg cramp goes away on its own. This is one example of many, many symptoms that people deal with on a regular basis, that you could take a suppressive medicine and make the symptom go away, but if you fill in the deficiency, the symptom goes away on its own. So this is what this class is all about. We're not inundating you with every single nutrient. We'll actually do that if you're interested in the holistic nutrition class that we'll be launching later on. But this is a really fantastic introduction to anybody that is dealing with a lot of symptoms and trying to figure out the hows, the whys, the whens, as well as what a great way to empower yourself to be personally responsible for your health by doing whatever you can. Let's face it, who wants to deal with a stomachache every morning? Chronic migraines literally ruin your quality of life. Anytime you have symptoms that affect the way your body functions and you have to think about it on a regular basis, that is your quality of life being lowered. And while it is part of life to deal with stress and to learn to work through it and have good coping mechanisms, we have learned to cope for things that you don't have to cope with, that you don't have to deal with leg cramps every single night while you're sleeping. You don't have to deal with really intense period cramps all the time. There are so many different symptoms that we deal with on a regular basis. You know, even something as simple as lowered immunity. I get colds all the time. Well, there are so many different things that you can do with your diet and your lifestyle that will help to raise your immunity, which will then make your immune system able to fight those infections easier. There are so many ways that this class is going to raise your quality of life. I hope you'll join me.